My name is Lisa, and I'm here to teach you a hip opening vinyasa class today. Move at your own pace, and if anything doesn't feel right for your body, don't do it. I invite you to lay down on your mat. We're going to start with some breath work. So lay down, knees bent. Bring one hand to your chest, the other hand to your belly. Take a big inhale. Feel your belly expand. Feel your chest expand. On your exhale, feel your belly fall. Feel your chest fall. Try that again. Take a big inhale. Feel the belly expand. Feel the chest expand. And on your exhale, feel the belly fall. Feel the chest fall. Continue working on this breath. Seeing if you can just feel the breath. Feel how it moves into you. Feel how your breath moves out of you. Let's start to build a little bit of core activation with this breath now. So the hand on your chest, can you bring it to your belly? Inhale, feel your belly expand. On your exhale, feel the belly fall. Can you find a gentle hug of your low belly towards the spine, finding a bit of a core contraction? Try that again. Inhale. Belly expands. Exhale, belly falls, finding that core contraction. Continue working on this now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, as we practice today, can you try to practice with this breath? And if you notice you've lost the breath, that's okay. Simply pull yourself back to it. So, let's begin by having some fun. So, hug right knee into the right ankle bone, right armpit, left knee into the left armpit. Gently rock for a happy baby for a moment. There are some versions where you can grab the outside of your feet. So, if you wish to do that, draw your knees downwards. Big inhale. Remember that breath. Exhale, find that hug of the low belly. Try that again. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing. Now, give your knees a hug. Maybe round your spine, curl up. Big inhale. Exhale. Now see if you can integrate a rocking motion. So inhale, rock back. Exhale, rock forward. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, rock forward. Maybe beginning to rock up onto your hip bones. Do one more inhale. On your exhale, rock up, cross your legs, and find a tabletop. Let's do a little cat and cow. Inhale, arch your spine, lift your head, lift your tailbone. On the exhale, round your spine, drop your head, actively push your mat away. Find that hug of the low belly. Try that again. Inhale, exhale, round. Can you do one more? Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now, find an element of your neutral spine. So you want a very slight arch of the low back. You want your shoulders away from the ears. Find a hug of the low belly. Actively push the mat and the bottom of your feet, and just be here for a moment and feel how energizing this sort of posture can be. It's also a very tiring posture. Come back to your breath. Big inhale. Exhale. Find that hug of the low belly. Try that again. Inhale. Exhale. Can you do one more inhale? Exhale. Beautiful. Let's start to move our legs, move our hips a bit. So trying to maintain the stability and this neutral spine. Can you lift the left leg beside you? Bring it around and back, and bring it in around the spine. Then again, side, back, front, round, and continue just moving here, trying to smooth things out. Noticing how your hip moves, noticing how this might feel, beginning to notice if your upper body's getting a little tired from stabilizing, because yes, this is work. Remember to breathe, so inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, switch directions. Very nice. We might begin to feel a little bit of glute sensation on either glute. Oh, this feels delicious. Take one more inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Bring that chin together, feet together, knees wide. Find child's pose. Wiggle things out for a moment. If you need to shake out your wrists, shake out your wrists. We're gonna do that on the other side. So, refine your tabletop. Start by finding this energizing posture in your breath. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now lift the other leg to the side. Bring it behind you. Round and draw the knee to the nose. Try that again. Leg comes to the side, back, knee to the nose. And then find this movement. Come back to your breath. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Woo! Can we go in the other direction now? Move in the other direction. Notice if you want to lean onto the side of your supporting shin. See if you can redistribute the weight so that your hips are relatively square and the weight is even between both hands. Very nice. One more. All right, knees down. Find child's pose. Wiggle things out for a moment. Shake out your wrists. Okay, we've moved the hips a little bit. Let's get into some sun salutations. Refine your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, gently push up and back to your first downward dog. And because it's your first one, let's pedal out your feet. Heck, you can always pedal out your feet. One heel down, other heel down. What happened to that breath, people? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then can you root both heels down? Big inhale. Exhale, find your hug of the low belly. Try that again. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's move on your next inhale. Come forward and through to your Chaturanga or your plank. For this first one, let's hold it. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, find your hug of the low belly. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you wish to stay on your toes, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, you can join me on your knees. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, hug the elbows inward. Slowly lower to the mouth. Now, take your feet wide, come up onto your forearms, find cobra, wiggle out your hips. We're gonna do a tiny bit of core activation here for fun. So, take a big inhale. On your exhale, hug through the low belly. See if you can just lift your belly off the mat without necessarily lifting your hips or doing much movement. Try that again, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Now, let's integrate some movement with this. So, on your next exhale, hug through the low belly, pull rib cage to pelvis, pelvis to rib cage, and slowly float your hips off the mat so you find a plank on your forearms and on your knees. And then inhale, melt your spine back down to the mat. Find your cobra again. Try that again. Exhale. Inhale. Can you do one more? Exhale. This time we're going to hold this plank, and remember, if you need more challenge, you are welcome to come to your toes. 3 breaths here. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, find the hug of the low belly towards the spine. Try that again. Inhale. Exhale. Can you do one more? Inhale. On your exhale, if you wish, you can come to your knees, slowly melt back down. Beautiful. Now bring your head and shoulders to the mat, hands by the low side ribs, elbows in, bend the knees, or you can also do this from the toes. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, press up to a chaturanga, tuck your toes, press back to downward dog. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Now you remember the hip mobility work we did on our hands and knees? We're going to do it from downward dog. So root through the left heel, inhale, float the right leg up. Move it to the side, inwards and down, back, side, inwards and down. Very nice. Noticing how this sort of work is different in your downward dog from your tabletop. Let's switch directions and let me coach you in breath. So exhale in, inhale, up and around. Exhale in, inhale, up and around. Exhale, inhale. One more exhale, inhale, beautiful. Place the right foot down, pedal out your feet. We're gonna do a flow and then we'll do the other side. So take a big inhale. On your exhale, come forward and through to your chaturanga or your plank. You can stay on your toes or you can come to your knees. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, hug the elbows inward, slowly lower to the mat. Now, take your hands in front of you, legs wide again. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, lift up higher this time. Wiggle things out. Wiggle out your shoulders. Begin to build your back end, which will also help build the mobility through your hip flexors. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next exhale, slowly return back to the mat. Hands by the low side ribs, bend your knees, inhale. On your exhale, press up to a chaturanga, tuck your toes, press back to downward dog. Breathe, big inhale. Find the expansion of your bellies. On your exhale, find the hug of your low belly towards your spine. Let's do that hip mobility work on the other side. So lift the other leg now. Take it to the side and inward. Try that again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice the differences in this movement between the two sides of your body. Let's switch other direction. So exhale, dog, take a big inhale here. On the exhale, come forward and through to Chaturanga. Inhale. On the exhale, hug the elbows inwards, lower to the mat. Beautiful. So we're going to do our first upward dog. I'm going to coach you through it. If you don't want to do upward dog, don't worry. Do however any back bend you wish. So press the tops of your feet into the mat. Lift through the thighs. Bring your hands by the low side ribs, elbows in. Remember, in upward dog, your point of contact is the top of your feet. So your hips are not on the mat for this. It's your hands and the top of your feet. Big inhale here. On the exhale, lift up to upward dog. Now, stay here for a moment. Breathe. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more inhale here. On the exhale, bend the elbows inwards. Slowly melt downwards. Beautiful. So shake things out for a moment. Now, you probably noticed that was a lot of work. Yes, it is. So, if you want to practice Cobra, stick with that. Otherwise, you can try this next element, but in the end, you're going to meet us in downward dog. So we're going to try that upward dog again. Hands by the low side ribs, elbows in, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat, lifting through your thighs. Big inhale. On the exhale, try to move slowly. Lift up to your upward dog. Now big inhale here. On the exhale, use your core, pull your rib cage to your pelvis, pelvis to rib cage. Find that hug of the low belly. Lift back to downward dog. Beautiful. That was fun, eh? Big inhale. Exhale. All right, let's play even more. Root through the left heel. Inhale, float the right leg up to three-legged dog. On the exhale, come forward and through to plank. Pull the knee to the nose. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, like a yoga ninja, gently walk, step, place, right foot between the hands. Be here in this low lunge for a moment. Breathe. Big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, find expansion of the belly. Exhale. Can you do one more inhale? On the exhale, slowly float the hands upwards. Find your crescent lunge. Find your stability here. Now remember, if you find you're super unstable in the position you landed in, that's okay. Adjust to find your stable position. But I want you to root through the front heel, right knee over the pinky toe, square the hips. Find that breath we've been working on. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. On the exhale, can you lift up and out of the crescent lunge? Transition to a warrior two. So right knee still tracks over the pinky toe. It's external rotation in this right hip. You're getting a bit of a hip flexor stretch across the left side. There's a bit of thoracic rotation. Breathe, big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's integrate one more standing posture in this sequence. So, right hand comes to the inside of the right knee. Gently push the knee outwards to maintain an element of that external rotation. Left arm sweeps under and around. Find extended side angle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you do one more big inhale? On the exhale, can you slowly melt down towards the right side? Walk, walk, walk to the center of the mat. Turn your right toes to face in the same direction as the left toes. But then, turn your left toes to face the back of the mat. Find a low lunge on the left side. Root through the hands. Big inhale. On the exhale, find an together on this one. Big inhale. On the exhale, hug the elbows inwards. Hover halfway. Big inhale. On the exhale, roll onto the tops of the toes. Upward dog. Exhale, press back to downward dog. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, we're gonna do all of this on the other side. So root through the right heel. Inhale, float the left leg upward, three-legged up. On the exhale, come forward and through to a plank. Pull the left knee to the nose. Take a big inhale here. On the exhale, gently walk, step, place the left foot between the hands. Find your low lunge here for a moment. Come back to your breath. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next exhale, slowly float your arms up. Find your crescent lunge. Now remember, if you feel unstable, reposition, play with the posture. Just try to root through that front hip to get that glute supporting you. Keep your front knee tracking over the pinky toe. Try to square the hips, and of course, think about your breath. So inhale. Exhale, find your hug of the low belly. Inhale. Exhale. Can you do one more inhale? On your exhale, slowly lift up and out of the leg. Pivot to the side. Find warrior two. Notice how the postures are different between the different sides of your body. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Let's work on the extended side angle. So bring the left hand to the inside of the left knee. Gently use that to push it outwards to create a bigger external rotation through that thigh. Hinge forward a little bit. Sweep the right arm under and around. Extended side angle. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you do one more inhale? On the exhale, gently bring your hands to the inside of the left leg. Walk, walk, walk to the center of the mat. Turn your toes to face in the same direction. Now, big inhale. On the exhale, turn the other toes to face forward. Find the low lunge here. Now, root through the hands. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, gently step back to your Chaturanga or your plank. Inhale. On the exhale, can you hug the elbows inwards? Hover. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. We're going to do one more standing sequence. So on your inhale, lift your leg up, bend the knee, open up your hip. Feel whatever delicious sensations you might feel here. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, slowly come forward and through to your Chaturanga. Pull your knee to your nose. Inhale. On your exhale, gently place your foot between your hands. Turn the heel inwards. Big inhale. On your exhale, windmill your arms up. Find warrior two again. Notice this time if maybe you can get a little more deeply into the warrior two, or maybe if you can find some more stability. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's transition to our extended side angle. So bring the hand to the inside of the knee. Gently use that as leverage. Bring your arm up. Find extended side angle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. On your next exhale, if it serves your body, see if you can bring your arm to the mat. Continue to work on pulling the upper shoulder and rib cage back. See if you can sink your hips even lower. Maintain the alignment in your front leg. Oh yeah, lots of beautiful sensation here. Breathe in here. Exhale. Can you do one more now? On the exhale, bring your arm down. Walk, walk, walk over to the other leg. Find your low lunge. We're gonna flow. Big inhale. On your exhale, gently step back to your chaturanga or plank. Inhale. On your exhale, hug the elbows in, hover halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, press back to downward dog. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do that last side. So inhale, lift the other leg up. Bend the knee. Open up your hip. Feel whatever delicious sensation you might feel here. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next exhale, gently come forward and through to your plank. Pull your knee to your nose. Gently walk, step, place your foot between your hands. Bring your heel inwards and downwards. Big inhale. On your exhale, windmill your arms up. Find warrior two. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's transition to extended side angle. So bring your hand to the inside of the thigh. Sweep your arm under and around. Find extended side angle here. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, find the expansion of your belly. Exhale, see if you can find that hug of the low belly. Now, you are welcome to stay here. Or if you wish, you can attempt to bring your arm towards the floor. Maybe even it's coming to the floor. And then see if you can work to sink your hips even lower. Rotate your rib cage back. And breathe here. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next exhale, slowly come to the inside of your leg. Come out of that, woo, walk, walk, walk back. Find your low lunge back at the top of the mat. Take a big inhale here. On your exhale, gently step back to your chaturangas. Inhale. On your exhale, hug the elbows inward. Hover halfway. Inhale. Upward dog. On your exhale, gently push back to downward dog. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next exhale, slowly come forward and through to your plank. Big inhale here. On your exhale, lower all the way down. Now, I want to do a little bit more quad opening work to prep for some other postures we will be doing. So, bring your forehead to the mat. Start by bringing your legs so that they're hip width. Gently bend one knee. Pull the heel towards the hip, just using the strength of your hamstring and leg. And notice already what this feels like. Now, if you're happy playing with this, you can do this. If you wish, you can grab the leg. Pull the heel towards the hip. What I'm going to request, though, is try to keep it fairly central within your glute. Don't start rotating the leg out or inwards. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, release that leg. And now let's do that on the other side. So can you bend the other leg, gently draw the heel towards the hip. Just stay here for a moment, noticing what it feels like to pull the heel inwards, just using your hamstring strength and not necessarily using your arms to help you. Big inhale here. On your exhale, if it works for you, grab the heel, pull the heel inwards. And already notice the difference in flexion in your knee between the two sides of your body. Big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you do one more inhale? On your exhale, slowly release that leg, shake, wiggle it out. Amazing. Okay, let's continue to play. Bend the knees, root through the hands. Big inhale here. On the exhale, press up to a Chaturanga on your hands and knees. Take your feet together, take your knees wide. Find child's pose. Breathe in here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, on your next exhale, slowly come up to your knees. We're going to do some hip flexor opening work on our knees. What I'm going to recommend is roll up your mat, put your knee on it for a little extra padding. Bring the other leg in front so that you're on a lunge on your knee. Hinge forward. Try to make sure that this front knee maintains a 90-degree angle. Try to square your hips, root through the back shin, root through the front hip. Take a moment here, breathe. Notice what kind of sensation you might already have across this hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now on your next exhale, can you bring your hands to the inside of the thigh? Maybe you're going to scooch your back knee back a bit. Continue to try to square the hips. Notice what kind of additional sensation this might build. Can you widen through the collarbone? Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to try adding one more thing to this. If it doesn't work for your body, don't do it. But otherwise, can you root through that front hand? Start by rotating back. Notice what kind of sensation this might build. And then you're welcome to stay here. If you wish, gently bend that back leg. Make it gentle. Don't reach for the leg. And then if you wish now, you can reach for it. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next exhale, slowly release the leg. Bring your arm back in front. Slowly start by bringing your hands to that front thigh. Lift yourself back up. Big inhale. On the exhale, gently draw the knee back. How did that feel? I know, that felt wonderful, didn't it? We're going to do that on the other side. So, again, roll up the side of your mat. Place your knee shin on the padding for additional support. Bring that other leg in front of you. Hinge forward a bit, trying to maintain a 90-degree angle of that front leg. Notice already what kind of sensation you might be building through this hip flexor. And breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now maybe you're going to bring your hands to the inside of the leg. Scooch, official word, scooch the other knee or shin behind you. Find your low lunge here. Take a moment, breathe, big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now you are welcome to stay here, or if you wish to try this last bit, take the front hand, root it underneath the shoulder. Start by rotating towards the front leg, maybe bringing your back hand to your sacrum. Take a moment or two here. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, using the strength of your hamstring, only if you wish, use your hamstring to draw your heel inwards. And then maybe you're going to grab the foot and hold this posture. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, slowly release your leg. Bring the hand back. Start by bringing your hands back up to your shin. Find this low lunge one more time. Big inhale. On the exhale, slowly bring your knees back. Unroll the mat. Phew. Notice how your hips feel after all of that work. So, we're gonna lay down and do some more postures. So, lay down. Start by windshield wipering your knees back and forth. Notice how nice this feels right now after doing all of that active standing and kneeling work. And then allow your knees to come to face center. Cross right ankle over left knee. Bring your hands to the right hip crease. Push your thigh outwards. Find external rotation in the right hip. Now, if this already feels good to you, you are welcome to stay here. If you wish to make this even deeper, you can lift the left leg, pull it through, and find your thread the needle stretch here. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, slowly release your leg, uncross it. Windshield wipe your knees back and forth. Let's do that on the other side. So bring your knees upward. Cross the other ankle over the knee. Bring your hands to the thigh crease. Big inhale. On your exhale, gently start by pushing the thigh outwards, finding external rotation in your hip. And breathe here. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now you are welcome to stay here, or if you wish, you can lift the other leg, reach through the hole you've created, and find your thread the needle on the other side. And then, of course, notice how this posture is different between your two hips. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. One more inhale. On the exhale, slowly release your legs. Gently windshield wiper them. All right. Bring your knees to center. Draw the heels towards the hips. Try to have your feet roughly hip width. Big inhale here. On the exhale, root through the heels. Gently lift yourself up to a bridge. push. Soften through your shoulders. Soften through your neck and your jaw. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now you are welcome to stay here or really take any back bend you wish. If you wish to do what I'm doing, you can roll your shoulders underneath you, interlace your hands together, then press your arms and arm bones into the ground. Lift up a little higher. Try to find that shoulder opener. Try to find space between your chin and your chest. And take a moment here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you do one more? On your exhale, when you're ready to get out of this, uninterlace your hands, move your shoulders out from underneath you, and then slowly bring your hips to the mat. Amazing. Now, you can windshield wiper your knees back and forth. I invite you to take one more happy baby and gently rock. Beautiful. Let's check the time. I better wrap this up. We are going to finish with a little breath work. So bring your hand to your chest, the other hand to the belly. Close your eyes. Much like at the beginning of class, take a big inhale. Feel your belly expand, feel your chest expand. On the exhale, feel your belly fall. Feel your chest fall. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to prayer. Thank yourselves for giving yourselves time to practice. Thank you for joining me for my first YouTube yoga video. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments section. Thank you very much. Namaste.